Good afternoon. I'd like to call to order this Planning and Development Committee for Thursday, June 21st, and I welcome those viewers online. Our first order of business is a declaration of pecuniary interest, and I'll remind every member of your responsibility to do so. We have none. Then we have 4 information items this morning, and the first one is the Starter Company Plus program update, and I believe Tori is going to bring us up to date on it. Welcome, Tori.
There we go. Yeah. Sorry. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for having us this morning. As you said, I'm Tori Matichek, Business Development Coordinator with the county. I have my coworker here as well, Janelle Bannon. Together, along with our other teammates through Business to Bruce, we have operated our Starter Company Plus program. And as you have read in the report, I'd like to give you an update on the program from this past intake. So some background information for you. The Starter Company Plus program is provincially funded, and it offers the entrepreneurs who are looking at starting, expanding, or purchasing a business in Bruce County an opportunity to earn a grant of up to $5,000 for their business. The program really focuses on education and training for the entrepreneurs. The Business to Bruce program had a total of $130,000 to disperse in grant money during the 2-year contract with the province, which started in April of 2017. Our Business to Bruce team recently completed the training stage of the program with our 3rd and final intake, where 28 entrepreneurs participated in a series of training seminars and received business planning assistance through myself and Janelle. This winter, we were very pleased to partner with Fanshawe College and Contact North to host our seminars. The instructors from Fanshawe delivered the seminars at the Lake Huron Learning Centre in Kincardine, and we also had the option of the participants to access the seminars remotely through Wiarton. The remote access allowed 10 entrepreneurs increased access and services and education. Training included topics such as accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act, branding, financial statements, and social media, among others. The overall feedback of this method of series and seminars was very positive, and we're really interested in looking at future planning and coordination partnerships with and remote training with these partners. Upon successful completion of the training stage and preparation of a concrete business plan, 20 of the 28 entrepreneurs presented and pitched their plans to our Economic Development Grant Committee on May the 11th. The committee scores the plans along with the pitches, and in conjunction with the points allocated for the seminar attendance, the grant recipients were chosen. The 9 successful entrepreneurs have received $3,750 of grant money to put towards their expenses described in their plans. Janelle and myself were very pleased with all of the entrepreneurs and their plans. They all worked exceptionally hard and were very open to absorbing knowledge and being coached for success. We are happy to see a broad range of geographical scope and varying industries with these entrepreneurs. The 9 individuals have now entered into the mentoring stage, where they will be paired with a local business mentor who will further advise and guide our entrepreneurs and offer assistance. Following the completion of this stage, the entrepreneur will receive the remaining $1,250 for a total of $5,000, and then become known as a graduate of the Starter Company Plus program, which would take place in November of this year. So in the last 2 years, we have, if all of these entrepreneurs do successfully complete the program in November, we will have given out 26 grants of $5,000 to well-deserved entrepreneurs throughout the county. As you will see in Appendix A, it outlines that. So this morning, we are very pleased to have 7 of the 9 grant recipients in the room with us this morning. So we're very happy to have them here today. So thank you.
Thank you, Tori. Any questions from committee? Yes, I think that's the next item. So then, if there's no question, I think this is the next part. This is the fun part.
Sure is.
So it's the Starter Company Plus grant recipient check presentation. Again, I think Tori's going to lead us off here.
Yes, so we would love to get some photo ops here. If perhaps Kelly and the warden would like We have the certificates to present this morning. Oh, we're all ready? All right, so we have our participants in the room this morning. I'd like to start off with Trevor Anderson of Timber Trevor, located in Lions Head. Next, we have Zachary Bolton with Zachary Bolton, RMT, from Port Elgin. And we have Brian Carson with By the Bay in North Bruce Peninsula, specifically Pike Bay.
Brian, congratulations.
And we have Dave Cook with Fig Studio Kitchen, located in Ripley and planning to open in a couple of weeks. Next, we have Adam Dietz with Freestyle Cartel in Kincardine. Next, we have Sarah Farrell with Farrell's Pick Your Own, located in Ripley. And we have Wilfred Lamont with Lions Head Beach Motel and Cottages, located in beautiful Lions Head. Those are the 7 entrepreneurs that could make it today, but I would just like to give recognition to Natasha Martin with Sweetwater Hair and Body Works, located in Wyerton, and Kathleen Shipman with Lighthouse Pizza and Ice Cream Shop located in Ripley. So congratulations to all of our 9 entrepreneurs who've went through the training stage of the program. We're really looking forward to continuing to work with them over the next 6 months. So congratulations to everyone. Oh, and yes, I guess we would love to get a group photo of everyone today with a giant check. So if everyone could please come up, we will have that photo taken as well. Oh, yeah, you might as well grab it. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good program. It always has been.
Good board, look at it. You have to look them up on Facebook. That's a nice business card.
That's really
Wooden
cool.
card.
Oh, yeah.
That's very cool. There's a red seal carpenter. There you go. Trevor, Timber Trevor.
You seen it?
Lion Son.
Well, I guess we'll move on. Thanks very much, Tori, for that. That's fine. You don't have to come, but just thanks very much for all that work. It's nice to see some new entrepreneurs in our county. We wish them all the success. So the next item on the agenda then is the Bruce GPS project update, and I will turn it, Mark is going to present, and thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Bruce GPS is Bruce County's collaborative community orienteering initiative that will generate stakeholder engagement to provide development of a guiding direction for Bruce County over the next 20 years. In late April, we issued a request for proposals for consulting services to provide collaboration expertise and technical support for this project. Towards the end of May, we hired a firm called Lura Consulting to help us with this work going forward. At our initiation meeting with Lura last week, they mentioned 2 things I wanted to share. They told us that we're the only county in Ontario that they're aware of that has taken on an engagement project of this scope. And they were impressed with the what they called the county's genuine commitment to hearing directly from its citizens. So I wanted to pass that along. In terms of the work, it's already underway, and it will run over the next several months. And key themes in reporting will be brought back for the next term of council in spring 2019. In the meantime, the main milestones. There will be a kickoff event this summer. We'll be developing a digital hub with Lura this summer. We'll be holding a workshop with County Council. We're looking right now at August. There will be a series of stakeholder meetings that start this summer and continue through the fall. And we'll be doing pop-up engagement events, community events and facilities. Again, we're going to start the summer and extend that work through the fall. The digital hub will be up and running with all the social media tools available to people who like to participate in that way. And then in the winter of 2019, it will change a bit where we'll be having what we'll call deeper discussions based on the input that we received. And those will probably take the form of open houses and workshops. And then all of this will be reported on and presented in the late spring of 2019. And I'll be back with regular updates, probably monthly, throughout the process. So with that, Mr. Chairman, the recommendation is to receive the report, and also to, there is an attached memo to local municipalities to be forwarded to municipalities and our key stakeholders for information. So that was the extent of my remarks on the report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mark. Any comments or questions? I think, well, I'm looking forward to council's engagement. I think I know where we started with this tonight. One of the things I think we really need to look at is, and I think one of the things that provoked the really start of it was where we differed with our professional planners and where council, were those applications where we differed in an opinion on those. And I think we need to look at those and find out really the nexus of why that was there and why council made those decisions. So I'm really looking forward to, there's a list of them over, not a lot of them, I know there's not a lot of them, but invariably those are the ones that are controversial. So I think we need to be away with dealing with that, and I hope this is where we end up with this whole thing. Thank you very much, Mark. Any other comments? None? Thank you. Then the next item then is Spruce to Bruce grants for 2008 update, and I guess Paul McGrath. Paul's going to present. Thank you, Paul.
Good morning, everyone. So this is the Spruce to Bruce grants 2018 update reports for information. The Spruce to Bruce program is in its 9th year and continues to pave the way towards community development and vibrancy. And as you all know, that the granting is a very important piece for the physical design improvements, economic development, and marketing promotion plans to support the local revitalization. Currently, the leverage amount of we have is $104,000 as the time of this report being written, and it leverages for us for $558,000, so that's doing quite well for our leveraging amounts. The budget allocation for this is $125,000 for the Spruce to Bruce grants. And this year we launched the granting program on February 1st. We did that just so it would be done a little earlier and people get started on the granting and secure their contractors. So just make things a little easier for the timelines. We've been working with local organizations, committees, and we want to work with them and continue to work with them to make sure that they're aware of all the granting programs, and we've done that quite well this year so far. As of June 1st, there have been 35 applicants that have been approved, allocating the $104,000 of grant funding. We did review additional grant applications in June, and that is most likely going to use up the rest of the grant funding available for an additional $20,000. So to date, we're looking at an extended communities that we've had before. So we're looking at Kincardine, Lions Head, Lucknow, Mildmay, Paisley, Port Elgin, Ripley, Sauble Beach, Southampton, Teeswater, Tobermory, Walkerton, and Wyerton are all eligible for grants this year. Successful applicants are now in the midst of completing their projects, and they have until October 31st. And in Appendix A, you'll see that there's a list of all the approved grants so far that we've given out. And just want to make mention here, a particular note, the Paisley Bridge Streetscape Beautification Grant that was awarded to Aaron Eldersley, and it's the first one for Paisley. And if we have a look at it there. So this initiative will be an inaugural project to celebrate and embrace the newly adopted community toolkit for the Village of Paisley. The focus on the project is the installation of public art on Queen Street Bridge and in the downtown core. Community volunteers have been working to create pieces of art combined with photography that will be affixed to the 6 cement walls, which will include the east and west sides of both entry points and the middle of the bridges. The artwork pieces will include a vibrant and eye-catching background with a silhouette of individuals participating in the recreational activities on the river. These pieces will capture the essence of Paisley as the artistic river village.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. Is there any questions for committee? That looks very attractive, but if not, then thank you. That brings us to the end of our agenda. So our next meeting will be July the 12th, 2018, and I'll take a motion to adjourn. Janice and Paul, all in favor? We're adjourned.